Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. Hey Nightmare, can you tell I was rushed to get this going on time today? Oh my god, I was going through everything I could as fast as I could and I, oops, forgot to change one thing. And if you were here right at the very beginning, you saw me quickly close in the first 2 seconds. The camera was open when I normally start with it closed. So yeah, this is not my smoothest lead up.
What's up, Doc?
All right, Banner, good to see you. Dave, good to see you too. And I hope y'all are a little smoother than I was at the beginning here. Let's hope it doesn't carry over into the mission. One could always hope. We shall see. But we want to go out in style. I mean, come on. This is probably our last scavenge mission for the playthrough. Very high odds that that is the case. It would seem. So we'll find out. We shall find out. Not that I wouldn't mind 10 more. Just for the resources.
What's up, Doc?
What can I say? Hey, Stormaris, ahoy hoy to you too. Good to see you in here. Woo. It was a scramble. It was a scramble. I got a little sidetracked with, well, I've been enjoying over the summer months the iced coffees, and specifically the Vietnamese iced coffees. I'm digging on those right now, so maybe I started doing that a little too late before the stream just to give me a little boost. A boost of caffeine before we got going. And it made me have to rush getting everything ready. So, yeah, I guess I overlooked a little something just so I could have the beverage of my choice. What can I say? What can I say? Most of the time, if I just want to make my coffee, it's simple. You don't have to. I don't have to put it into a shaker and ice and do all that stuff with it.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, Mr. Semi-Sporadic. Good to see you in here, Carlos. Glad to have you aboard. You've been Mr. Busy lately, Mr. Busy. That's a good thing, though. That's not a bad thing, right? It's nice to keep oneself busy one way or another is usually the case. I got a kick out of the old icons over there. When I found them, I had forgotten all about that style. It just kind of was searching for stuff, and then those came up. Yeah, I know it's tough to keep up with everything. The other Carlos, Sectoid, has challenges that way too. He said, I just can't watch them both. Too much, not enough hours in the day. So, oh well. But I'm glad you still are able to come in here now and then, so it's good to see you. And it's top of the hour, so I think that's the hint to get this party started. So we will see about getting this party started. Right here, zeroed in on the final crooked scavenge mission that we're about to go on. It does have the green leaf, so it should be one of those more lucrative kind. However, those usually come with a price, meaning tougher enemies. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We have a team of 6 to go out on this one, so it's not even the biggest team we've taken out before on these. The plus side is we do have down here the scavenge drones, so all we got to do is open the crates and the stuff will be picked up for us. The stuff on the ground, whatever it is, even if it's dropped weapons or armor from the... Yeah, I think they usually show up late, and I think the crooked ones, I don't know that they're all always scavenge, but it's usually the green lucrative kind when they are scavenge missions. I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on that, but a lot of times that's what it is. It's a found mission that's not on the map at the very start. Is what those crooked ones mean. I don't know that they're necessarily all scavenge missions, but they're the ones that appear late in the game. It could be rescue soldiers, could be there's a few several missions that it could be, and they usually have the green leaf because like if it's rescue soldiers, they're going to be higher level than your average soldiers, that kind of stuff. And on a scavenge mission, it usually means, and it also means harder enemies, but on a scavenge mission it means better loot usually, but harder enemies. And we are in the mist, so there will be mist all over the map, especially because we still have more mist in missions, but easier to see through. So we will see that. We're also dealing with Umbras being more frequent, but disappearing after a turn. And the only ones really there that concern me are the ones that call reinforcements. And then Haven defense ratings are now higher, so they can defend themselves better, but they don't pay off so well, as we found out on our last one. And then the strength of Pandoran attacks on Havens is increased by 50%. So I think as far as the Havens are concerned, that's kind of a wash. They may have better defense, but they're getting attacked harder too. And so therefore it's probably not Haven defense. This is not the time to be doing Haven defenses. So Yep. Most of the time it is crates. Most of the time. Okay. Let's go. And I was chatting with there it is, extreme threat level. Let's repeat that. Extreme threat level. Daytime mission. So we will have sight across the map. And yeah, we don't need to lighten our loads. We definitely want to be able to use all the equipment we can because we don't have to carry anything extra. So we do not have to lighten our loads like we would in, say, or without the drones. We'd have to be carrying stuff to the vehicle or off the map ourselves. And warning, scavenging missions are much more dangerous if within the mist, yada, yada, yada. There's all sorts of things. Enemy reinforcements will arrive continuously from the reinforcement zones. So the goal usually is to kind of thin out, lighten the first wave, because at that point, if you can kill off the first wave, the reinforcements become more manageable. The exception to that being, if you have a Pandoran that calls reinforcements, then the reinforcement wave is not manageable. So we just got to be, those are all the things late game that we got to be aware of today. So let's take a look at the team. And Karin Lindqvist, Nick Vogels, Dixie Normus. In fact, Tom Sko today, the owner of Dixie Normus, says, "Oh man, I'm so far behind watching these episodes." And he asked me, "Is Dixie still alive?" It cracked me up. And I said, well, don't want to be much of a spoiler, but Dixie's still alive. And then we got Soren Black, Ecobot, and John Peepee. We have two on this team. We got fairly high level, fairly high Midland level. The lowest level is level 5. So that's not bad. But we only have 2 mentor protocols to try to boost them up. So we'll see if maybe Dixie Normus can't make it. I'm not sure. We should see a little how close they all are. Promotions, as long as I keep them alive. So, Karin, not bad. Yeah, we do have, I think I'll keep holding that. It's kind of late to really probably be worrying about captures at this point. Don't you think? I guess you could argue that the virus one maybe we could find helpful, but just resource-wise to be able to take advantage of it. I'm kind of thinking we're past the point of caring about captures a little bit. I think on this one, I'd rather either carry an extra med kit or carry extra grenade ammo. And the way we've been getting hit lately, I think I'll lean into the med kit, perhaps. Yeah, I think it's to the point where captures aren't an issue. We did potentially on the last Haven Defense have a chance to capture someone, but I didn't bring anything to capture him because I'm kind of thinking, yeah, we gotta push to the end now. And I hope I didn't wait too long, resource-wise, that we're not going to be in a good enough shape for it. But we'll keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean, if worse comes to worse, whoever's not going on the final mission will sell off all their stuff to get resources so we can be fully equipped for the final mission. So, you know, there's always a way to play it to make it work. And that's kind of the position we're in. Let's see. You're fully loaded. And we don't have any upgrade there. You have that. You have this. And Nig Vogels, to be quite honest, I'm going to have you slightly over encumbered, is what I think. Once again, to do that. I mean, we could dip in, we could decide to come back and dip into the pool. Well, I guess he doesn't if I have enough others out there. We'll see. That's just for the odd Umbra that could get to us. That's a purification grenade. Because we do have more Umbras appearing, and it could be inconvenient to run away from it. We just don't know how that works. That's kind of an out to survive the Umbra. I don't know that everybody has one, but we should have enough. So I'll sweep through this a second time. We'll figure out if we want to give him that one extra pop of strength so he's not slowed down. But we'll see. Oh, did I just switched out a hand grenade for the med kit? Oh, see, that was a delayed comment. I didn't see it till it was too late. Sorry about that. Dixie Enormous. We got a good launcher there. We got this here. We do not have the rockets for you, but you know, this kind of helps make up for it with that amazing aim. And if I'm going to give you one grenade, because you have the launcher, I guess we make it be this. I guess. Once again, we'll swing through. I don't know how low I really want to go. We might want to save those SP for upcoming adventures. So I don't want to necessarily go down to 0 here. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're already over encumbered there. There's a big help. And do you have, everybody has heavy, but you don't even have that which matters. So I could do the limited jetpack control. I got to remember that because I have a 2-action weapon. So if it makes sense, we do have that as an option on this team with Soren Black. We could jump in and flame if it makes sense. So that's a thing. And then EcoBot. You're carrying another med kit, no doubt about it. In fact, you have enough ammo for the weapons. I don't have ammo for this one. I remember that from before. So I'm leaning towards, well, guess what? Another med kit. I want us all to be alive and being able to walk out on this one. Yeah, I could go assault leg armor since it is it would help with the accuracy. And it's not required for this. So as far as the leg armor, that's only 10 health. That's 14 health. There's 18 health. $16 health. This actually has better health. Oh, this is the one. Phoenix Point, though, gives that little boost to aim. Phoenix Assault. Oh, that's the Banshee. That's why. That's a Malice to aim. So yeah, just upgrading here without losing too much armor improves your aim. So that might not be a bad call. Gee, Condo Raider could be helpful. Condo Raider could be helpful. You know, we could even get picked up, but that's just not strong enough to go even more accuracy. And who cares about the stealth? I could go, but that probably be better to do something else. If you take damage, your attacks do more damage until the end of the turn. I hate having to take damage to get benefit. Tech helmet's not bad. 26 versus 25, plus you get the aim. We'll go, and actually that looks less chintzy. Looks a little less chintzy than the old helmet too. And it helps his aim. There you go. I'm leaning towards willpower, so when we get Boom Blast, we can take advantage of it. So I may go a couple pings. I don't think we need with jet jump, especially jetpack control. I don't think we need to worry about Condo Raider. I'd rather spend both pops on Will. We'll maybe spend a few SP points. I have him carrying the flamethrower, which is also 2 action. Yeah, he can do the assault rifle because we picked that up, but it's hard for me to give up the grenades. I guess you could argue that we should because he doesn't have Boom Blast yet. Am I going to get more see, the thing is, if I jump that close, I'm probably going to flamethrow, to be quite honest.
Hello!
Sectoid! Good to see you popping in here. Ah, you'll get here soon. We haven't gone out yet. So, let's look at our other. Dixie Normus. See, we don't have rockets there, so it feels weird not having rocket launchers on a team. I think your rocket launcher, I think you used to have one at one point, but then I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to keep distance grenades as part of our makeup, as opposed to because the only assault rifle I got available anyway is Phoenix Point. I wouldn't mind jumping in close with this, but I don't know that I can totally afford the ammo because we're down to 36 tech. So, oh yeah, Bulldog here. Yeah, I see it. The thing is, am I going to get more use from... What's going to give me better use? The grenade launcher, which I can only do 1 grenade a turn, or this? Tough question. Let's take that out, and let's just see how it feels. Or if I'm gonna, I'm probably not gonna use it that much. Or if I'm gonna jump in close and take that risk, maybe that's better. And just to have that with us, so hopefully we can heal ourselves. Oh, take that off instead. It's an idea. It's kind of sucky though. If I do have a big enemy, I don't have a lot. Oh, we got to do that too. If we have a lot of, we have a big enemy, because I do have braced shot on this one. You see? So, wow. Like, if I have brace shot, I want to carry extra ammo there. And then Soren, well, since we have brace shot, that'll help make up for not having 2 of them. So if I did that, did this, kept the grenade launcher. Let's see how much weight that involves. And then I can do the extra ammo there. I could do how much is, can I afford extra? Well, are we really gonna fire one grenade at a time, or we're gonna go through 8? Probably not. How much is a Dante ammo? I do have one right here. Let's see how heavy it is. It's heavy. But I can afford that. And I still would love to pick that up at some point. Yeah, I think it's a little heavier. Weight 2 versus weight 1. But it is close enough. We got it covered. And then I'll still spend the willpower with dreams of taking... ooh, that's an important one too, especially if I'm going to be jumping you close. Maybe I don't spend the will right now. And since I will be bringing you in close, do that. We'll try. We'll try. There's arguments for doing that several different ways, and this is what I've chosen, and that's where we're at. There we go. Actually, I kind of like this helmet on a heavy. It looks kind of cool. Okay, EcoBot, we got one more thing for you to carry. I think I could have sworn we built a med kit for you. You're going to be the backup med kit guy on this one. I do not want to lower your perception. Wouldn't, if you're going to be run around med kit guy, maybe we pick you up some extra speed. Not that you have any grenades to throw, but I guess it's cheaper to do speed this way. Although this gets me 2 speed. This gets me 1 speed. So it's cheaper for speed to do this, and even though we aren't, yeah, this is the way to go. But it'll take me down pretty close to just under, it'll be under 20. Let me think about it. Let's go to our last guy, John PP. Okay, we have an emergency grenade here. We only have 1 turret because we've never been able to repair the last one. What I may do just to get a few more. I'm going to sell a couple more. Because we're past capturing at this point, I think. It's too late in the game. We're not going to get any benefit out of it anymore. We won't have time to build or get the benefits of whatever it is we would use. I don't think. And, you're full there. You're full there. Oh, baby, baby, baby. What do we? What else do we want to take control of a turret or vehicle? Shoot at the target. Well, eh. Until the end of turn, gain 100% to healing, 50% to special damage. Yeah, I don't have enough points to pick that up right now without making us bankrupt. So I guess we're holding off on that. Yeah, I can't recall the cost on that, though. I guess I can sell a few other things if I need to. Oh, 55 materials, 15 tech. Yeah, we can afford it. So maybe just a couple grenades. Another med. You see, he has the arms, so the problem is if they get broken. So maybe I do another med kit. In case something happens to his arms, so he can still potentially heal us. Got a fair amount of ammo. And just do that, because he does not come with the shield. Yeah, pretty much almost everybody has a purification grenade. Oh, well, there's one. Might as well fill everybody up. We have the flamethrower there. We don't have any here, but we're fully loaded. I don't know how that happened. I didn't notice that the first time through. Sorry about that, Dixie. And we're just going to be a little tiny bit sluggish on a couple of us. But one point over encumbrance isn't a major slowdown. I don't think, in my humble opinion. So I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to go. I don't see anything glaring. One more quick swipe through, make sure nobody is missing ammo or anything like that. Does anybody, do you have? Yeah, everybody can, with a shield, can snap brace. You can brace your weapon and you have heavy leg armor. Soren Black, you don't have, you know, that perk, so you don't need it. So we're focusing just on regular aim for you. Fully backup ammo, so we could be shooting away and not have to worry about things pretty much. Okay, looks like we're ready to go, my friends. Looks like we're ready to go. Here we go. It's time to get out there. Time to get out there. We could sit there analyzing ourselves all day long, but at the end of the day, it's time to get going and get the hay out there. Be interesting to see what the map looks like. How far do we have to run to get to the crates? Where are the exit zones relative to the crates? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all plays. We'll see how it all plays. All right. So we're starting behind this pile of junk. We've played on this map. That's very kind of the map to give us 3 right here. Oh my god. How kind of the map to do that for us. We have other 2 right here. Oh, this is like a mini map. So I don't know how kind this map will play, but at the very least, if it's too dangerous to even show our face in this direction, look at it. They're going to be like right on top of us. And the only reason we don't see them now with this small of a map is this big hunk of junk right here. Let's see. Yeah, the one with the brace shot, it's 1 shot. 1 shot. Yeah, I'm not sure if it uses that. We'll check when we get there. Yeah, like we need more mist, right? No, there's not always a mist sentinel though. But I wouldn't mind 2 mist sentinels because that's that many less enemies I gotta fight. That's the only thing I like about mist sentinels is when I see 2 of them, it's like, good, that's other Pandorans that aren't gonna be on the map because of the mist sentinels. All right, so what we're gonna do, because we aren't gonna see people right away until we come around this pile of junk, is grab some things. This one's on the building. This one's up at a height. Yeah, we'll take a look as we go around. Let's see. Who would like to go over there? And I don't know a good spot. I get the sense that maybe a turret over here and then watch them all come over on this side. I'm going to come here with John PP. What we're going to do before we move. We also have fire support. That's good news. Forgot about that perk on the vehicle also, on the Thunderbird. In addition to the salvage drones, we do have fire support. So I think for the first turn, we'll just give everybody, since everybody's near, we'll give electric reinforcement, and I can still get to this crate. And we'll go here. All right, that's a lovely pickup. I guess that's the benefit of having low tech right now. Boy, did we just roll in some tech. Oh baby, I'm not complaining. Not complaining. What the hell? Oh yeah, that's this subject. That ammo. All right, I'm happy with the first one. So part of me kind of feels like we just hit these 3 crates and see if we see things.
What's up, Doc?
Maybe. Road Train, good to see you popping in tonight. Good to see you popping in. We got like the world's smallest scavenge map that I can remember. Dang, it's small. Our exit zones are right in our corner, though. And if we do decide to be brave over here, there is an exit zone right by it. It all depends on the enemy, the types of enemies we got to fight ourselves through. So why don't we? Ready. Do I just jet jump back here with the heavies because they can quickly recover in the other direction potentially. And we also have our salvage drones. I don't know how much you know about the open beta rework right now for the Terror from the Void mod, or the Terror from the Void mod at all. But the Thunderbird that we came out with has salvage drones, and it also has a module that gives us a lightning strike precision ordnance at tier 3 level, which we can call in a precision guided missile attack anywhere on the map. So there's some fun new things that have come with the Terror from the Void mod, and we get to play with a couple new things, a couple new toys today. Yeah, the Volan, the guy over with the mod, has done some amazing things to improve on the game, and he's still not done. In fact, we're not playing. We didn't start. We started before part 3 of the open beta aircraft rework was out, and I didn't want to, and it made no sense to switch since we wouldn't get the full benefit of the new additions unless we restarted a match. And I just wanted to finish this one, which we're hopefully kind of close to doing. All right, so Dixie. You know, Dixie, it might make sense for you to jet jump over here if you can. Yeah, because you have a weapon that can see across the map, and see, even if you're this far away, you could be of help to us. And I think I'm just going to jump there, see if we see anything, and then also open this crate up for the salvage drones. Now we see stuff now. Okay, and there is a mist. Okay, we got more tech. Oh, I love these lucrative things. I love them. Okay, so those will get salvage droned. So we see our first Fandoran. I'm happy about this. It's a more mist map, so, you know, that's our Void Omen. So there's going to be a lot of mist on this map anyway. Go ahead, add to it. That's one less Pandoran I got to worry about fighting. Unless they hide and shoot at me from the mist and gain advantage that way. I don't care. Now this guy, let's just see who he is, what he's dealing with. Probably has a grenade launcher. Absolutely not. How odd is that? So this guy's not even the toughest out there. Doesn't have the worst armor. I'm cool with that. Where's the tough ones? Where are the tough ones hiding is what I want to know. But I'm cool with that. I think what I'll do is, Dixie, I'm going to hunker you here. That way you can shoot all 3 weapons for 2 action points. If I decide to go grenade crazy, that's a waste because Boom Blast will do the same thing, but it makes this shootable with 2, and that can reach all the way over there. So I'm going to hunker. And since you're semi-exposed for something else we can't see. Now, Thorin, I am thinking of doing the same thing for you here, jet jumping you here. And opening the crate will get you back the will that you spend. Because like I said, it's quicker for you to jet jump back in this direction to get back with the rest of us. Kind of what I'm thinking. So, let's do it. I could do the short one. Will it reach that far? Well, let's find out. Yeah. There, it spends less actions anyway. So there we go. We don't need the mutagens, that's a bummer, but we're loading up on tech, my friends. We're loading up on tech. Yeah, it can only jet jump once per turn. What I may just do with you also then is bring you here. Yeah, we'll bring you forward and have you hunker also. Well, I don't know if I need, well, yeah, in case I want to shoot a grenade because we see something else. and then do a quick jet jump. That would also make sense, I think. And you won't be lagging that far behind. We'll just go here. Yeah, I think I'll hunker. All right. Now we got some more. And I would love nothing better than to kind of get up to the edge of this mist and see if we see something over there. Because both you guys, all three of you that remain have shields. Now we don't want to get so close. Look at his movement's 20 frickin' 5. So maybe for the first time to give our heavies a chance to move back with us along with our technician, we don't push forward too far yet. And I don't even need to use my shields necessarily then. Because if somebody's out there to launch grenades at me that I don't see, well, shields aren't going to protect me so much. And if they're shooters, well, we'll have cover. We don't know what direction they'd be coming from anyway to set down my shields. So I'm kind of leaning towards just getting in some sort of cover and overwatching over in this area. Kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, I was hoping the tree would be covered, but this works.
Operative on the move.
Operative. Now we could also do that, except he's too far back, so he's not going to reach us. So I think we just overwatch, you know, against someone unknown coming around the corner for us. There's nothing, and we didn't see anything over on this side, which does not mean there's not stuff over here, but we didn't see them. Now, all it does is minimize what part of their bodies are showing. And actually, I prefer the crouching cover anyway, Road Train. You're right. You know, that's why I got them both in crouching cover as opposed to full cover where they don't get to crouch. It makes themselves a smaller target. The full cover is usually fools the new people because they think, full cover. But it's more easily flanked to get a shooting angle by the enemy in this game.
Ready to go to work.
Since the one we do know about, there could be others out there though, and they'll trick us. But I'm still gonna just lay out some Overwatch. Our assaults, the first two have some pretty amazing weapons.
On the lookout.
A little less amazing here, but we don't have to put his Overwatch as long. Oh yeah, there will be others out there. Most definitely. And the first turn, not knowing where they are, is pretty much guess Overwatch anyway. Let's see what happens. There's a siren out there. I just heard that little row. We took off a shooting arm. He'll be able to repair it unless we kill him. Oh my god, they came in behind us! Holy moly! And that one's touched by the void. See, this is such a small map. They were all around us. Oh my god. Oh, that's the guy that was over here. Look how far he was able to move. So basically, no place on this map is out of reach. And my God, they started in our midst. He's touched by the void. So we don't know. He's either going to be marked for death, Umbra, or call reinforcements. So depending on what he is, depends on how quickly we need to kill it. Yeah, I think we have enough shooters that we can handle the immediate threat. This guy should be very killable, and because otherwise, if we don't kill him, he regenerates and then can shoot a very dangerous weapon. The ones that 2 of my assaults also have. And this guy will hurt with his claw. And then if we don't kill him, he can spit. So there's that. And then this guy, we don't know what he's going to turn into. But everybody's close enough to move against whoever needs moving against. Interesting. Kind of thinking. Arthurn Brute Prime, we're 1, 2, 3. We might be within range of him. Oh no, he doesn't have. It's not showing the defensive perk, so we can kill him outright. We can kill him outright, and then if he turns into an Umbra, then we got purification grenades up our rear end to throw on it, so he doesn't turn into an Umbra, because we're too close. The problem, if I do shoot in that direction with you, is we got John Peepee. He needs to get himself out of there. Yeah, but the flamethrower doesn't do enough damage on him, and then he's still there. So I need to have somebody else kill him.
I was born ready.
And this weapon is not.
Let's blast them.
It's not necessarily the weapon to do that, as you can see. And it's probably the weapon to at least get rid of the pincer. And then we'll know for sure what kind of thing he is. So did he have Spitterhead too? Yeah, so he does have Spitterhead in addition to the claw. But if we took those 2 things out, and he's an Umbra, then I just leave him and let him run away. And then I can use Sorin Black on something else. So let's try to take off his claw, because he doesn't have any defenses for being up close. That's what I'm thinking. And it looks like we got a near 100% chance to shoot off that pincer. And we'll find out what kind of an Umbra it is. Pincer gone. We did not get marked for death, so he's either calling reinforcements or he's an Umbra. Let's find out. Except every now and then the map gets, the cursor gets locked after a shot like that. It's been happening a lot frequently. I'll see if I can remember to report that to Volan too. It's not like oh, he's calling reinforcements. Guess what? This guy's dying. This guy's gonna die. This guy's gonna die. There ain't no leaving this guy alive. So guess what? The kid gloves are off. The heck with fire. He's got to die. What I will do is we can easily kill it. With the 2 guys we're starting with right now, we can easily kill them. What I'm thinking is... okay, there's a shield there. Let me just see what a regular shot looks like. Yeah, so if I get one more good shot with the PDW, just a regular, I mean, just a freaking regular Deceptor shot should kill him. But I don't want John Peepee standing in the line of fire in case something misses and hits him. So what I'll do is have John Peepee shoot. John Peepee, by the way, is John Phoenix Point. Get your minds out of the gutter. And then we will shoot the head. Next. I can probably just kill it here. You're right. And then I'll have a jet jump available. A limited jet jump and something else that I can do. So you're right. I may not even have to use both. But I was kind of hoping to be able to get a turret out, but we can get one out again later. Maybe. I don't have to worry about having a vehicle to run over it. Okay. Now, if this was an Umbra, we'd be done right now, but it's not. It's the kind we gotta kill. Let's see if we have the ability to kill it. It looks like we do. Okay, no reinforcements being called there. That's good news. And John Peepee sometimes doesn't get his fair share of... Oh, wait. He is level 7. I was going to say, he was kind of a hard one to get leveled up to begin with. Now this guy... Why am I not seeing all the skills? Why are we not seeing them all? Or is he just not have any with little armor? Maybe this, he is, I guess he's just a low-level guy that doesn't have the stuff. Yeah, that must be what it is. Yeah, okay, there's others there, so I don't want know what the number 1 means, but they got upgraded weapons, but they seem like low-level classes with the... Well, he's got decent armor there. All right. So, EcoBot. We could do 2 quick games with you. Because you need to get kill experience. Kill experience would help. I think. Yeah, they don't use the level number, yeah. And I don't... Well, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I think... Didn't I see you out there recently, or... I wonder if I even rated you once. I wonder. Your name is familiar, like I've seen your name out there before, and it might have been that I dropped in on you playing Phoenix Point at one point. I don't know. I'm not good with names, so thanks for the follow anyway. I think I'm going to come out here, do a couple quick games, and without the armor and all that, we just go for the kill. I got plenty of backup. And then we'll get our first peek around the corner. You know, there's still lots of cover we can't see around, but let's come here. Oh, there's something to be mindful of. We definitely don't want that to happen.
On the move.
But your job right here... Well, I appreciate for the return visit to check us out. I appreciate it. So yeah, let's just do a quick game. At the very least, with quick game, we should be able to take off a claw and the spitter head, and then he's neutered. So that's fine. We're close enough. Yeah, well, I guess with 2 hits on this guy, he's going to be a dead Arthron. So, so much for needing to disable him. And we'll do one more quick aim. And take care of that claw.
That's a kill.
Okay. Now we do have kill and run, but we'll hang on to that for the moment. We have 2 other important targets. At this point, I'm leaving my heavies in the background, because they both could be in range to jumpity jump on these 2 things. The big danger with that is, are there more mind fraggers out there? I think I'm more afraid of mind fraggers out there than anything else. Neek Vogels, you're a lower level kind of guy. What kind of a shot do you have?
Looking for an angle.
Well, hard to tell through the mist, but most of him's in the inner circle, which makes me think yeah, you never know. We'll see. Let's just try this shot. We can always quick aim if we have to after this, although it won't be as accurate. And we got our friend near us. Ooh, that was hideous. That was absolutely hideous. So maybe I save the grenade for the mind fragger, and we get a little more accurate shot helping us out.
Let's show them what we can do.
Or how far can you jump with limited jet jump? Yeah, you'd still be able to shoot, but you'd not even be in great range. Although you'd be able to do a single action. Well, the other thing you'd be able to do is a regular jet jump. It's not quite in the range I was hoping for the flamethrower, although the flamethrower might be able to reach over there. Because the flamethrower, unlike the flamethrower in Long War of the Chosen, this one has a little more oomph and range to it. Yeah. I'm thinking, let's see what your grenade, the range and accuracy of it.
All the difference.
See, I'm not going to be able to hit both with a grenade. It's just, there's no guarantee I hit them both. And a grenade on a mind franger, unless we get lucky that the head gets taken out, isn't going to kill. It's not going to kill here. So grenades aren't as good as you remember them. Great grenade. The purpose of grenades is not to kill, it's to shred. And these guys, yeah, we could quick aim the 2 grenades. That's also true. Then we do the damage we need. And it would increase the bleed. Right now, his health is 132, bleeding 20. I have a lot of options against this guy. So why don't we quick aim the grenade launcher? I'm going to go with that one. Thanks for the suggestion. I never mind those.
I know how to do this.
More worried about this guy hurting us. We should have an easier time taking this. 2 more grenades here and he's gone. And if we're lucky, 1. Okay, we got him up to 40 bleed. But that's not enough. So 1 more grenade will take care of him. Because we know your weapon at that range is not good enough. this should seal the deal here. Bleeding 60. Yeah, he's gone. He'll bleed out before he can regenerate. Now we got the Mind Fragger. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to come here. If I need help, I got it. If I need help, I got it. I'd rather not spend the resources on the grenade if I need to. Oh yeah, he's not regenerating any. You're right, because we took out that torso. But that's just something I say over and over in my head, because there was the longest time that I couldn't just, you know me, I can't sometimes hang on to the details, and I couldn't ever remember, does he regenerate first or does he bleed first? No, they bleed first. They bleed first. I'm gonna come here and check out my shot on this guy, and then we're gonna kind of get another peek off in the distance, and we'll see if we see anybody else. And guess what we just found? Grenade launcher. I found a higher priority. Now the good news is he does return fire. Down to 2. So this guy will die. Or maybe I just kill him. Or if I kill this guy, yeah, we might just get that guy to panic, and I don't have to waste ammo on the... I'd call in the barrage, but I'm afraid the barrage scatters just a little too much to... I would hate to have our crate blow up. I knew there had to be more around the corner, too. Now, and I don't think I can throw... Oh, I can throw a turret. How far? I don't know that it's really going to help me this far back. So we'll pass. Now, I have a guaranteed shot. Probably brace shot is not what I need. Let's just see how accurate it is over... Yeah, it's not going to be accurate enough. So I have one shot that'll be accurate enough. Let me just check the range of our grenade launcher. It might reach, although the scatter's horrendous, if I chose to spend on Boom Blast. But the weapon that does ensure us that this assures the damage on this guy, but let's see if we can hit him in a proper part to do the damage I want. We'll find out. I mean, it does great damage. I can get out the spitter head. I can take away the... I can take away... I can't even eliminate the launcher arm. Isn't that crazy? I can take out a leg. I can take out his spitter head. I can't see his gun. And I can't take out the viral machine gun. So against body parts, we get extra damage. I can take out his frickin' carapace, although he'll still have armor on it.
What's up, Doc?
Gleaser! Good to see you in here. Just home from work? Oh, there's the arm. So, yeah, there we go. Now, when I said launcher arm before... Oh, there's a difference. There's the launcher. They both say launcher arm, but one is actually the launcher arm. And that's the one that can hurt us the most at a distance. So why don't we do our damage there? Oh, Gleaser. Coming in with the high vibes already. Okay. So he has to get in close to be able to shoot us a bit. Or at least shoot us accurately. I still got, over here,
I was born ready.
grenades. And we might, it depends on his perception. He probably can return fire at this distance. I wonder if Dixie, what I'm thinking here on Soren Black, you're not going to get close enough for a flamethrower out there. What I'm thinking is Soren Black could jump up. I'm kind of keeping Karin Lindqvist in the background in case we don't do what I want to do and I got to do something about the Mindfragger. That's kind of my thinking that I'm keeping in the back of my head, you know, keeping in my back pocket. There you go. Shoo. Let's thank you for the low vibe, Lisa. The low vibes are good on this channel, by the way, for anybody new. So we can do the jetpack control, and we get a 2-action grenade because we hunkered. And that we should be able to jump close enough. Let's find out. Yeah, that should be close enough. And it should arc over the junk to be able to get there. Let's try this next. Because you really don't have anything else.
Executing.
See if we can shred a little bit. How's his gun looking? Almost half strength, so that wasn't a bad grenade. Working on there, and we've hurt his spitterhead, so we did some key damage. We got lucky on where it hit him the most, I guess. I feel like we're in range to take him out, and if we do that, so Dixie, I'm leaning towards Boom Blast with you because I think that'll just give us enough extra range to make it there. So I'm gonna bite the bullet on the will. Brings us down to 5. We could still jet jump from there. Besides, you're near an exit if worse comes to worse. Yeah. It was just enough to get us over there. So we aren't going to have any control, even with, I mean, with the scatter, it's ridiculous. So we will have no control over where it lands. So let's just see if we get lucky. Shred some more. Oh, look at that. We got rid of the gun. We got rid of the spitterhead. This guy has been neutered. And we don't have to waste any more time on him or effort. The only problem is, well, I got a guy available to take care of the Mindfragger now in the name of Karin Lindqvist. And all I should have to do is launch 2 grenades over there. Since you can only make it so far to shoot it. Although that, I'd hate to be wrong, and that's not enough. You know what I mean? What's your aim look like right now? Well, you know, if I move 2 actions to get there, a single shot really should take care of him. It should be doable. Well, you never know. There's a lot of red body parts. It just might be neutered. They just might be. Look at all that red. Okay, maybe not this guy. It's 50-50. So Ecobot, you're done. Yeah, you're done. You're done. You're done. So it's all on Cotting's shoulder. And basically, John PP, you can't see anything from where you are anyway. I can't get you out of the mist, so let's just get you running forward. You got full will at the moment anyway. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move up to this point. Oh, I could kill and run. I think I'm going to move up here and maybe overwatch against it running towards us. Because when this guy's not going to die this turn. Yeah, we don't know where the siren is. Because remember, we did hear a siren. We just don't know where it is. The very first sound we heard was a siren. So maybe what I just do, instead of shooting there, I shoot here to kill him. And try to make, you know, what's a little ammo, right? And so I'm going to shoot here too, because right now he's not going to panic. We got to push him below. I don't think he panics at 0 automatically, eh? Me and perks and the order in which they work. I mean, he's down to 0. If we get down to 0, do we panic? Well, yeah, then it panics when he dies. Which will happen before he moves, right? What's the order of their movement, right? Nah, I don't need to move. I don't need to move. Like you said, I don't need to find it's like Long War. I don't need to find the siren on my last move. It's kind of the way I feel. I'll come here and kill that. No siren seen.
Ready to fire.
I just want it gone now. And now it will panic. It's over. It's over. I was just thinking, what if the Mindfragger moved before the Triton died? That was the only thing that was stuck in my mind. Do I want to move you anywhere? We don't know where in the heck a Triton would be. You're not quite up against, I mean, a Siren. I mean, it could be anywhere. For all we know.
Time for the push.
I don't think, do I have any more? Yeah, I have one more I could put out. We have Snap Brace. Everybody else's move. Is the Siren gonna make its appearance? It didn't panic. So much for panic. Oh my god, he's behind us. Oh my god. There's 2 of them! And I'm short a soldier because of the frickin' Mindfragger. They don't panic? Well, obviously they don't. But I got some big issues right here. Let's see what this guy does. Screams. Well, he could make us panic. This guy, I think, is the more dangerous one. Mind control. Well, well, well. It's too... who cares? It's too late in the game, Sectoid. I've given up capture because we're going for the end game after this. I don't have time to build anything that I would gain from capture. I decided that. I decided that earlier, so... Well, one of my grenades galore people is mind fragged, and we need to get that off them. There's that. From you, don't have enough to boom blast anymore because we're in the mist. And that's bad right there. Because all I can see is one. Okay, so that's the one we can see, and I should be able to shoot it in the head. I also have fire support that I can call in. I can't see it. Now I could step over, but I'm also the only one that can really focus well on the head. I have to leave somebody, I guess it could be John PP, to get the mind fragger off, but then he's useless. So that would leave Patty Lindqvist. Let's get the shields up. That would leave Nick Vogels. With at that range, not a very necessarily good weapon. Yeah, that if we're close enough.
Ready to roll.
One action. I can do it from here. Well, I don't know. It's red. I don't know that I can do it from there. Because it's red. Maybe I can't do it from an angle. And if I come here, I don't have enough movement to do it. Yeah, I do have choice. I can have somebody shoot it off. Yeah, I think missiles go here. He's the most, absolutely the most dangerous. There's got to be a reason they're red, right? Why would they be red? I guess we're going to find out. I guess we're going to find out. But I have a feeling it might not work. Because this isn't highlighted. And if I could reach them, I think it would be highlighted. Yeah. So that green is for my remove mind fragger. Well, why aren't they all red if it's, you know, it doesn't know which one to, my God. Why would it override the green, though? It makes no sense. And if it's not going to work, I could afford to use the shot. So this is what we're going to do. call fire support here first, because that's... I do know I want to do that. Tails out. Yeah. That's the way it seems to me. So, with that in mind, in a perfect world, I'd rather come here, shoot it off, and then I could still throw a turret, perhaps, to distract this if I can't do enough to get it.
Receiving.
Okay, Connie Lindqvist. What's your... No. What's your shot on the head here? We'd be able to take out the screaming head. Of course, then we got to worry about claws. Yeah, if only we know for sure, because it'd just be a silly, stupid thing if it doesn't work diagonally. And it really put me in an awkward position. First of all, then we get acid on us when I don't really want that to happen. To have to shoot it off, because I'd be close enough to shoot it off, but then we get acided. Yeah, I'm probably going to do aim burst to make sure. Although, and then I could follow up with a quick aim to do more damage to it if I needed to. So let's make sure we take out the head so we can't be mind controlled. Yeah, and her movement is 14. That's potentially reachable. So I am going to do the quick aim. Or I can probably, I'm going to do the quick aim. Yeah, and that'll give me kill and run, so I don't get splashed. Because I'm going to have to shoot it off with John Peepee, is the way it's looking.
Identifying target.
Okay, we should have kill and run.
I was born ready.
And we hope there's not another siren. We'll just come here. All right, Soren Black. Obviously, we could jet jump close enough to burn this baby, but that's not necessarily what we need to do. We can take this weapon, perhaps, and if we come here, we have line of sight over the edge. Oh, I feel like the Mindfragger's handled with John. And I still have these two guys here also. So the first thing I want to do is see if I can take out the tail. Because I don't think we'll be accurate enough to waste it on the head. I don't think. Yeah, I think I got to go for the bigger body part on this one.
if you say so.
Well, I think whether I move this now or do this first, either way,
This better work.
it's got to be done. This says I have a pretty good chance of taking the tail out. The problem is there's scatter, so I may not hit the tail all the way. But I'm gonna if I scatter and don't hit the tail, I'm more likely to hit other body parts. So we're shooting here. Tail's out.
Looks dangerous.
It's still gonna scream.
Ready to roll.
John Peepee, yeah, it's got to be here. So I gotta take John Peepee. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna be behind this. I want to make sure I hit it fairly accurately. That just sucks that I'm a step shy. I mean, it just absolutely sucks. Because that would have been the play. Or I bash it off with Soren and his heavy armor. And I have our guy here. Of course, it's going to scream and make people panic. That's the problem. Do I have the aim here to shoot the head? It would be 3 shots into this thing. So since my arms can't come here, I get the thing off with someone else. I know we're not sure, but if I go here and then gotta move away, then I've totally wasted one of my soldiers. And with this sitting here, that's not really what I want to do. Is kind of what I'm thinking. If I can't get here, because this is... Yeah, I gained knowledge. So who else do I have to kill? Who else is going to kill the siren for me? Inquiring minds want to know. And we saw how accurate this weapon is at long range. So I'm kind of thinking I'm leaving Nick Vogels maybe to come up semi-close to shoot it. Soren, if he wasn't at the edge of the... If this thing wasn't at the edge of the map... Because I have nobody else to do anything to the siren.
Receiving.
I can bring John PP here with a PDW, yes, but it's a powerful hitter. I've got enough shots for 3, because I think it... Doesn't it shoot 6 at a time? Wait, I forgot how many bullets per round. Oh, 4. Times 4. So I think that gives me the best chance because I got enough ammo for 3 shots. I can even see what the shots look like here. I could take 4 shots. And then maybe kill it. It's gonna be really, really close. That kind of seems like the way she moved her arms. I'm gonna zero in right there. Oh my god, it's gonna be so close. I'm going up here because maybe we hit an R. If we can get an extra bleed, then we might just have enough for it to drop. Yeah, but the tail's already bleeding. I'm thinking go up here and maybe we get the arm for an extra bleed. We got the extra bleed, so it might be enough. Yes. Siren taken care of. Now I got to figure out what's going to hurt us the least. You got the best armor. So if we're going to get an acid explosion, I'm thinking I'm bringing Soren in, to be quite honest. Because I don't trust Nick Vogels with that weapon. Because,
Ready for action.
let's face it, I don't trust it. Now what does this do again? Oh, it's a slashing strike? No. That doesn't sound so good. That doesn't sound so good. He's just not that accurate. And yeah, this should be far enough away. Behind cover, I would think. So let's just see what the shot. Not there. It goes around this box. Nah, we got cover here, so even the explosion's not going to reach that far. Servando! Always nice to have you pop in. The thing is, that gets explosion on him and acid and reduces his stuff, but I think we got rid of the worst enemies is what I'm hoping, so maybe we can make this work. But that's the thing, if I'm going to do that, I'd rather bash it off with a heavy who has more armor. Of course, I don't have a heavy weapon to do the bashing now. No, that thing explodes all around. I don't know the side of what box you're talking about. His shield's up in the front. Yeah, there's lots of brown boxes. The farther away I go, the more scatter this weapon has, and the more the more I have a chance to hit him and not the mind fragger. I disagree. I don't have faith that you do in his aim with this weapon. And I do have enough med kits.
Let's go.
Oh, that's the wrong guy anyway. Oops. Oh well. I'm bringing you over here anyway, because oh yeah, I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. Soren can do it too. I keep thinking he has a heavy weapon. I'm gonna go here, even if a couple bullets miss. All I need is for one of them to hit, eh? And I may have a med kit here. I can get there in 2 because I'm going to have to switch it.
Be right there. You'll need this.
I'm fine with the med kit now rather than put it off. We got it done now. He can just stay with his shield down. You can put your shield down. Of course, we don't, you know, assuming they'll come from this direction, which they haven't very much. One more shield to get down.
I was born ready.
You never know. Everybody's shields down? Yes. Another mind fragger. Now there's a dangerous one. Oh, no. Okay, so this is what we got to do. We've seen worse. This guy's touched. Let's bring up all our shields.
Online.
Okay. My number one priority, we got to find out what kind he is and deal with it. He's got the launcher arm, spitter head. Yeah, he's got the trifecta. No great defenses. Most of his armor, other than torso and carapace, is 20. So extremities are the most, or the weakest. Yeah, I'm probably gonna see if how far the heavy. I'm gonna try and take the Mind Fragger and the Skirmisher Prime out with my assaults. I'm gonna ignore the Acheron, for better or worse, and then we're gonna hope that my jumps can get us somewhere where... Oh, I can't jump. What's your jump? Well, I could open this crate. Or I jump here and I can come close to opening this crate. Yeah, Dixie does need to move out of the mist. All right. John Peepee's got the Mind Fragger. No brainer there. In fact, we'll move him here to try and take the shot. It's hard to tell if that's in the mist or not. I don't think it is.
On the move.
Let's see if you have a shot here.
Taking aim.
Okay, he may look effective, but he's not. His head is gone. He has no way to latch on to us. That means, Mr. PP, you're going to take the first shot here to see what we're dealing with. Although, is that a claw or a gun? I can't remember now. Yeah, no gun. It's a claw. So I don't have to worry about return fire. And then we'll find out what it is. Ooh. Except we gotta move someone else first. So Soren, I'm a little torn on where to launch you. Is there any place to pick up Will around here? I don't think so. Oh, right there. So eventually I'd be able to get some Will. But you're unable to jump. Well, look, that's out of the mist. So I can take a first shot and then move you out of the mist because you can't jump anyway. Oh yeah, in there. Yeah, I was thinking of sending Soren up here and see if he may or may not quite reach it. It'd be great if he did. And then Dixie gets out of the mist one way or the other. And then if I can, Cotting can easily get here to pick up some more Will. And my preferred move would be then to jump Dixie Normus over here. So therefore, let's do some shots with our other two guys right here.
Standing by.
Neek. We don't have a lot of Will, so I don't want to necessarily do quick aims. Well, I wouldn't be able to move very far towards the other one. What I'd rather set up is being able to jump up here, drop down, and have both crates done so we could look at trying to get out of here. If I only jump Soren here, that's an extra turn. Whereas the other method, if we can pull it off, gets us closer to, well, definitely probably getting this and then potentially getting this in one turn. And then the turn after that is all get the hell off the map kind of a turn. Because, yeah, we don't know what the reinforcements bring. So I'm going to shoot with these guys first, seeing what kind of damage we can do. I'm not going to use quick aim. The first shot will not be with quick aim. I can only do one quick aim anyway. So I might as well do two normal shots because I can't do two quick aims. No, it's not. It's not two turns the other way. Dave Ingram, I disagree with you. Because if I jump your guy to the close one, Dixie Normus can't reach the farther one because Dixie Normus is way far back along the edge. The only one Dixie Normus has a chance to reach is this one. Because moving to the crates, if I have to move to the crates, then I risk not being able to jump out. I want to be able to, if I have to move a fraction of a step here, open the crate, and a fraction of a step over, maybe the building doesn't prevent me from jumping out. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that way. I'm afraid of getting caught under the building and not being able to jump out in one turn, and then who knows what happens with reinforcements. I mean, who knows? There's also an Akron. Who knows what he does? Will it take away my, with his delirium stuff? Will I get stuck? I'm kind of worried about some of this. Well, he doesn't have the most armor, and I got stuff. My weapons themselves. Oh, he has a lot of hit points, though. That's the only problem. And Nick Vogels can't switch over his weapon. Because I do not have... Oh, I do have thumbs up. We are high enough for that. Okay, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I only have one grenade anyway, so I might as well shred and shoot. Kind of a play. We'll try the old shred and shoot. Now, EcoBot, what kind of will do you have remaining after the Mindfragger? Also, can't do... We can do two... Might as well just do 2 regular shots. Do I have another fire support? How many fire supports do I get? Just 1. So I don't know why it's still highlighted. Shall we see if it works? I'm getting more than 1. There's my armor stripping. And if it works, I'll have a bug to report, because we're only supposed to have 1 use. I'm not killing the Acheron. And the others can also do as much damage on the Acheron from a distance, because it's big. I'd rather remove armor on this right away and see what kind it is. Pretty damn good. Spawn Umbra. So, you know, we got purification grenades for that. And the purification grenade, it might just be enough. Yeah, it did. Sure didn't. You'd think it would have. You'd think it would have. I hope someone's taking notes to remind me in the Discord the things I got to report to Voland and ask. I think we got some bugs here. Is the purification grenade going to do enough damage right off the bat? There's a good question for you. Let's find out. Because the blast is only 20, fire is 30. Yeah, I feel like I'm not stopping to write things down, and you know I'm going to forget some of the bugs that we've been dealing with so far. Or potential, I should say potential bugs. Yeah, moving through fire isn't as deadly as it is in the base game, though. That's been slightly altered. So in the base game, you know, you take a couple steps, boom, you're dead. This game, it's still bad to move through fire, but it's not as quite as extreme and deadly as the base game. Oh, it may be. It has a pincer. So technically, we'll shoot the pincer if I can hit it.
Engaging.
Yeah, see, he's hiding that little old pincer. And this is just gonna kill it. Any shot's just gonna kill it. So I can't take out the pincer without killing it. But it doesn't matter. I'll just follow up with the grenade. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Nick Vogels do it. Because he also has a purification grenade or access to it from his buddy next door. And so Nick Vogels can do the dirty deed. And then I get 2 shots from a better weapon on this. That's the plan. So we're just gonna shoot on in there. And even if it doesn't quite kill them, the fire this time, then the purification grenade would. Well, now we throw the purification grenade on it. No. Come on. I told you the plan, Neek. Come on. Then we, Neek does this.
Yes.
And we eliminate the Umbra. Now that eliminated some of the mist. So Ecobot, now shoot at this thing. 2 shots. Yeah, we're not accurate enough anywhere else. Just focus on the husk.
Success.
Hey, Soren, hang on just a moment. Let's go pick up
Receiving.
some will and see if it's enough for us to jump.
Rolling.
Barely. How far can we jump? Ah, it didn't matter anyway. Didn't matter. We're too far back. So I think I just bring Dixie here. I think I just run Dixie here to save her will. And then I just jump Soren here. Because we're stuck with the extra turn anyway. Yeah, and we're going to do a regular one so you don't get a shot. Yeah, I'll switch everybody back. You're done. Oh, except we get kill and run, so I'll spread people out.
The body is an instrument.
I think we're out of the mist. We'll put down our shield. No.
I can make a
We'll
difference.
put down our shield. Soren, we're going to jump you over.
Let's see that.
Nah, not much there. I don't need food and mutagens. I want materials and tech. But we'll take it. I'm not complaining. We'll take it. Now we got you.
I was born ready.
I don't think you're in the mist. Yeah, you might be. So I think I moved you here out of the mist, and you might have a shot. You have enough will for quick aims. Let's go see what the shot looks like.
In my sights.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the quick aim. Because we could potentially take out the husk. Yeah, I'm gonna move a little forward towards the second one, just in case we're close enough to move and come back and short jump out. That's also a possibility, Dave. So that's my plan. I'm gonna see if I can do a pinch more damage here.
How does that taste?
Might have been able to do bullet hell and disable. I don't know if the husk counts as a limb, but I think it might. But
Taking aim.
we didn't quite take it out. Okay, Soren Black, we're moving you back this way.
Here comes the Phoenix.
And Dixie Enormous. It says you have a shot on that. And since Soren Black's going to end up doing it all by himself anyway. Now, is that missed? It says you can see him with this weapon. I'm going to believe it and get you out of the mist. I'm going to hope. The game ain't lying. Yeah, limb's a limb. I would think it shouldn't have mattered. I probably should have tested. That would have been the perfect time to test it out. But I wanted to get it bleeding, and I thought we're like probably so close. Look at that, 20. We were so close to getting the husk bleeding. I think the bullet hell would have done that for us. This sure does. Maybe I cut down on its mobility by taking out a leg. None of these are going to kill it. And unfortunately, I can't see anything that affects the pepper cloud. See, none of these, they hurt a body part.
You like that?
I gotta make sure my shields are down. I think they are. No, they aren't. Just in case. And don't I have one more shield? Yeah, over here I should.
5x5.
I got a free reload because I got the ammo on my person. And then we also put down our shield. Okay, now we are ready to go. Let's cross our fingers. Mindfragger's leaving. Oh, another. Oh, thank God it wasn't close enough. Well, he went all the way around. Oh, baby. I don't know. I don't know, my friends, because this is what will happen. You can get there, but then you won't quite be able to jump out, I don't think, because of the roof. Maybe, if we're lucky, you could jump out from there, but then look at what's sitting right there if we can't.
Ready to roll.
So if Mindfraggers can't panic, I'm assuming Myrmidons can't either, and oh boy, look at their will. He's leaving. Unless everybody else is leaving, but I can't leave yet, because that would leave Soren Black kind of left on his lonesome. And that's not good.
Let's show them what we can do.
Do they burn very well? We're gonna get a little burn, baby burn on them. There, you see, it's behind cover. I don't see it from here. I have to come here and not pick up the crate. And frankly, one shot, I know from base defenses, one shot from a bulldog doesn't kill it. So just like fire isn't going to kill it, so is not the single shot from a bulldog. So, what we have to try and do yeah, you don't have any grenades to launch. Well, you'd have a grenade to... I have a single grenade here, but I'd have to move closer to use it. Because it ain't reaching over there. And it kind of makes me have to move into the mist. I could quick aim and then back out of the mist. You can do a little payback. Kill the Acheron.
Just need the right angle.
Yeah, too much will there. I can reload you and you can do a number again on this. That leaves my two guys here to see if we can do anything about this. Oh, we can't jump from here. Wall's in the way. We can't really jump from there, the roof. The only thing we might have a chance to jump from, because there's openings in the ceiling, to jump over here with limited jet jump. That's what I was thinking. I just kind of like to have an answer to this, because otherwise it jumps over there and hurts them. I guess he survives, I guess.
Can't wait.
Otherwise, I run. Yeah, otherwise I run away. And probably barely don't make it out. If I run here, I have a chance to jump out. I think, given the opening. If I run here, that's cutting it close too. Here, if I go to the one space further, I could have an angle to jump out. Get closer to here, but I still won't make it out in one turn. Let's see, what do we got here?
On my way.
I just want to see what this is. It's the Myrmidon. And if we can take away its flight, then I'm better running you in and out. It's an expensive way to do it. Yeah, I'm taking John Peepee to do the Mind Fragger. Did we miss? It said I was centered on the wing, but I couldn't see. I just trusted the UI, and it showed that I seemed to be centered on the wing, and apparently I wasn't. I took my best shot. Oh my God. We're going to be a step short. Oh my God. Yeah, that's kind of XCOM-y, don't you think?
Amy.
At least this way I can see it.
Engaging target down.
Well, that's the other Mind Fragger. I could care less about that. Okay, so we're going to start assuming we're going to be leaving. Anybody who can move. I won't put us in the mist. You're done.
All set.
How do you get out of this building? Okay, straight back here. EcoBot can get out. Before I do that, let me make sure I'm comfortable with everybody else getting out. And I think I am. So you might get poisoned, but it shouldn't kill you before you're able to step out.
Here.
That's the worst case, Soren, is the way I see it. Did what we could, but I think I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything, but he's gonna go for you. Probably be able to bite you, poison you, but it shouldn't, one bite shouldn't kill. That's what I'm counting on. So EcoBot, let's not move you in the mist. You get out with everybody else next turn. Same with you. I'll tell you what. For the hell of it. Oh, I don't want quick aim. Just in case it flies in range, maybe we hit something. Here we go. No. Okay, it came for us, not Soren, so that's good. Everybody's out now. Okay, we did it.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Operative on the move.
Woo. Yeah, the Acheron with the one hit it got on him was an acid hit. So he took a little bit of damage, but no body parts at least. So there we go. No promotions on this one, but I'm happy getting every crate. So there you go. The small map worked in our favor. As much as it worked against us by having everybody so close, it also worked in our favor by having us close to the enemies. So overall, as good as we could have expected. Woo! Okay. We got up a lot. We got a lot of stuff we'll be able to sell, equipment wise. Some of it we can use. Others, it's just time to sell. 600 tech is huge. Good job, team. Except we're gonna, and we didn't use as much as we got. That's for damn sure. So we came out ahead. All right, let's send this ship back. Actually, everybody could still be used. What research does it say we unlocked? Chimera grenade. Well, we don't have any other researches. Might as well just throw it in there. Not that I'm going to build it. But let's head back out of the mist. There's nothing left to explore down here anymore. We're gonna just fly back to Central, is what I'm thinking. Between these two ships, we'll put together the best team for going in here, is what I'm thinking. What storage? Oh, storage space for... Oh, stores here. So I couldn't pick up and hold everything? Is that what we're saying? So some of that loot we got is not going to be in here. Is that what you're telling me? I see that we got a lot of it. Yeah, that may be one of them, because you're right, the Thor missile stood out. But I saw other stuff that looks like it's in here. So I guess what we start selling is a few things just to make room, or I'm just going to scrap what I can. I'll tell you what, we're over our time, so this is what I'm going to do, is I'll do the scrapping between episodes, because that's not thrilling viewing, I don't think. You can take a look at what we have here: 589, 426, 930, 1388, and I'll make note of what it is when I start scrapping, so I can tell you how much we made, and we'll just do it that way, so you don't have to watch me figuring out what to scrap, what not to scrap, yada yada yada. So we're gonna fly back here, so we can get the best team for the upcoming mission. We're gonna sell stuff, make room in our store, because it's silly this late in the game to build another store. Yeah, it's chosen to move, and this one I think is here, and then this one's still flying down this way. So, why don't I just get everything flying?
Haven destroyed.
That was at Synedion Haven. Our roster is what it is.
Ascension Haven is under attack.
Just so you know, on this playthrough road train, I've managed to destroy, I believe, 3 vehicles in the course of gameplay. Hey, 18 people and a vehicle is enough to get things done. We're gonna make it get things done. Just the problem is I've never played the end mission with Terror from the Void. I've only completed it in vanilla, so that's going to be working against me too. So that's going to be. Let's just call this playthrough a learning experience, but so will next playthrough because there's a lot of differences already just in the third part. But let's just see. You know, I don't think I'm going to be helping anybody. Yeah, they've got this, and besides, we don't get the rewards we're supposed to get. I'm not getting sidetracked. No, the newest one, well, yeah, because it came after the Haven Defense's ratings were higher, and then Pandorans attack heavier. So, in my opinion, between the two, it's the same as it was. Yeah, I guess we could think about doing it for supplies, but since the rewards are halved, they're pathetic. They're quite pathetic. I'd rather go somewhere to sell a little tech for some materials if I need stuff. So, yeah, now's not the time to do Haven Defenses in my book. Because we don't get proper awards for what we end up spending against increased Pandoran strength. That just was my experience. What was the one? We did a New Jericho one right here, and we got a crappy payout after that mission. So I think I'm just going to skip it. Oh, maybe one of our airships made it somewhere. Oh my goodness, look how far we got down here. And it's going to be tough flying back because we will have no aircraft maintenance. And what I'm going to do, since we're over time, we'll click that as explore, but I'm not going to hit play till we come back next time, is what I'm thinking, just in case it's an ambush. You know, that would be my luck. So, we're going to end it right here, my friends. We're going to end it right here. We're going to come back for Long War of the Chosen tomorrow. We got Protect the Data Tap mission against the Assassin is what it appears. So that's another big mission tomorrow. And that's kind of what we're working with here. So thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it as always. ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Do hope to see you next time. Whether it's a Long War Monday or I'll have the new schedule posted after tomorrow's stream, and I'll post it in the Discord and on Twitch after that also. So you can take a look there for next week's schedule because it might not be standard. I can't remember if it's next week or the week after I have an appointment. So pay attention to the upcoming schedule. It might not be normal. Those of you on Twitch, hang out. We're going to try and raid somebody. Everybody else on YouTube, have a great one. Ciao.